morning. Today we will learn lesson number 5 quality, its question answers. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. What was the author's opinion about Gessler as a bookmaker? Who is the author of these lessons? John Galsworthy. Means, according to the John Galsworthy's opinion about the Gesslers as a bootmakers. According to the authors, Gessler was the best bootmaker in the city. He made only what was ordered, and what he made never failed to fit. The boot made by him had the sense of mysterious and the wonderful. He was the perfect artisan in his jobs. Means Gessler was an excellent bootmaker. Who is Gessler? Gessler was an excellent bootmaker, and he never failed in his finishing fit of their boots. And the also author called him, he was perfect artist in his job. Question number 2. Why did the author visit the shop so infrequently? Friends, when we go to the shop, when we needed something from the shop, we go there. Here also same position is here. The author means John Galsworthy, visit the shop so infrequently. Means the boot made by Mr. Gessler is a terribly last longer than the usual, like having something beyond is temporary. Therefore, the author visit that shop is frequently. Means author was infrequently at the shop because once he bought a boot, it lasted long, वो बहुत लॉन्ग टाइम से चल रहे थे. So the author visited him only when he needed a new pair of shoes. We needed some things. Mr. Gessler became a boot, and he is used the long life after the boot was terrified. Then the author understand, I go there that visit a shop and purchasing a new boots. Now question number 3. What was the effect on the Gesslers of the author's remark about the certain pair of boots? Means what is the effect on the Gessler's author remark about the certain pair of boots? On hearing the author's remark about the certain pair of boots, Mr. Gessler looked at the author for a while, as if expecting him to back his word. Then he said that it may be the author had got them wet. He told the author to bring the bootmaker back to him so that while the either repair or adjust the price of boots in the bill. When the author say to the Gessler, then the Gessler sometime saying on that author's face, and he no speak any word, but his face say something, you take your words back. Then he said that to be the author had got them wet. He told the author to bring the boot back to him. गैसलर थोड़ी देर तक तो वो उसके चेहरे के सामने देख रहता है और वैसे अपने चेहरे की फीलिंग बता रहता है कि यू बैकअप योर वर्ड्स. देन ही सेड, मिस गैसलर सेड दैट maybe author had got them right. So the mistake of my, said the Gasslers, and author said, author say, you back up the boot. Then Gassler said, you give me my boots. So I adjust in the bill and also I will repair that shoes. Next, question number 4. What was Gessler's complaint against the big firm? Mr. Gessler complained the big firm didn't value of money of the customers. They were capturing the market from the advertisement and not from the quality of their work. He was mostly out of the work because of those firms, and day by day the volume was getting reduced. Means according to the Gasslers, and Gassler also complained him, the big firm have no self-respect. In big firm has no self-respect. They do not care of that quality, the boots, the advertisement, their product and sell their bed boots. Gessler understand here that he understand the many people and many shopkeeper send that weak quality of their boot, but here the Gessler not compromise their quality. This make the quality shoemaker suffer. The quality shoemaker lose their customers every year to the firm. They starve while a big firm and progress. Sometimes many people said to the Gasslers, you advertise your boots and also your shops. But Gassler did not of this work. He is always give the quality of their boot. Question number 5. Why did the author order so many pair of boots? Did he really need them? The author felt bad for Mr. Gasslers. Author understands the condition of the Gassler is very weak. So, who was very talented, and author Miss John Galsworthy was understand he was very Miss really talented man and made a great boot. और वो क्या करता था, अच्छी बूट भी बनाता था. He ordered so many pair to help the bootmaker. इसीलिए तो लेखक ऑथर ने gave the so many boots order because he helped the Gasslers. And did he really need them, friends? No, he didn't really need them. उन्हें उसकी कोई ज़रूरत नहीं थी. But the author understand I helped that Mr. Gasslers. Now working with languages, question number 1. Study the following phrase and their meanings. Use them the appropriate to complete the sentence of the followings. Now friends, you see here, look after means take care of. Here the word is given related to the look and extra suffix is given there. Look down means disprove and degrade as inferior. look in या look someone, make a short visit. Look into means investigate. Look out means be careful. Look up means improve. Look up to means admire. Here given some praise and also we arrange into the filling the blank. Now blank number first. After a very long spell of heat, the weather is dash at last. The answer is given first looking up. Means after very long spell of heat, the weather is looking up at last. Blanks number 2. We have no right to the look down people who do a small jobs. Number 2. We have no right to dash people who do small jobs. Is answer look down. Third, Nitin has always looked up his uncle who is self-made man. Means Nitin has always dash his uncle who is a self-made man. Means answer is looked up. Number 4. The police are looking into the matter trolling. The police are dash the matter trolling. The answer is looking into. If you want to go out, I will dash the children for you. If you want to go out, I will look after the children for you. Number 5, 6. I promise to look in on your brother when I visit Lucknow next. I promise to dash in your brother when I visit Lucknow. Sorry. Now, number 6. I promise to look in your brother when I visit Lucknow next week. I promise to dash on your brother when I visit Lucknow next week. Means the answer looking. Number 7. Dash when you are crossing the main road. Means look out. Number 7. Look out when you are crossing the main road. Question number 2. Let's say here. Read the following set of words loudly and clearly. Caught and caught. Tossed and tossed. Rot. Not and not. Cost and cost. Got. And blot. Now friends, we learn here some extra questions is given here. Question number 1. Do you think Mr. Gessler was a failure as a bootmaker or a competitive businessman? Do you know, friends? So Gessler was not a failure bootmaker or as a comparative businessman. Mr. Gessler was successful as a bootmaker because his customers were immediately, immeasurably satisfied with the boot he made. This perfectly fit them the lasted long. Gessler always became a successful person in his business and also his customer always the satisfied with his work. This perfectly fit them and lasted long. और उसने जो बूट बनाए थे वो क्या थे, लॉन्ग टाइम तक चलते थे. ही वॉज he was a failure as a competitive business, but Gessler was a failure in competitive business because he did not improve his shop and in shop's advertisement. He didn't have money like to big firm, so could not invest on that advertisement. उसके पास उतने पैसे ही नहीं बचते थे कि वो एडवर्टाइजमेंट के लिए कुछ एडवर्टाइज में इन्वेस्ट करें. He lost his business to them and always he you make a shoes on that order, so he lost in his business. To look time to the delivery the boots, he always that boot gave on that time the boot off because he made them alone. और उसका ये दूसरा था कि वो खुद ही वर्क करता था. He has no any helpers. He lost his customers because of the delay in delivery. उसमें कई बार तो ऐसा होता था कि वो अपने वर्क्स को डिले कर देता था, डिलीवरी टाइम टू नहीं होती थी. ही वर्कड हार्ड स्ट्राइविंग फॉर अ लॉन्ग आवर. वो बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग करता था. समटाइम ही लेफ्ट हिज दैट डिनर एंड लंच बट ही डिड नॉट गिव द डिलीवरी ऑन टाइम. वॉट एवर ही अर्नड वेंट on paying the rent for his shop and for buying the leathers. He spent a day of great poverty. Whatever he earned went on paying the rent for his shop. कई बार ऐसा भी होता था कि वो अपनी शॉप का रेंट, किराया मीन्स वो टाइम टू नहीं दे पाता था. When he needed the leather, but he did not purchasing the leather because he has no money. He spent day of the great poverty. और उसको इसी दिन के बाद उनकी क्या हुई, ग्रेट पॉवर्टी मीन्स दिन ब दिन वो पुअर बनता जा रहा था. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. What is significance of title? To who or to what does it refer? The title refer to great quality boot Mr. Gessler made. It is an ideal title for the lessons. It referred to the business practice followed these days where no one cares about quality. For Mr. Gessler, quality was the optimum and significance. He worked for long hours, did not allow anyone else to touch his goods. He lost on business. He was spending days in a poverty till men did not compromise on quality. The title of refer the great quality about Mr. Gessler's made. Quality of boots. It is very nice, but it is the ideal title of these lessons. It refers to business practice to follow these days when no one care about the quality. मीन्स गेस्लर का वही टाइम था जहाँ पीपल क्या नहीं देखते थे, क्वालिटी को. ओनली दे फाइंड दैट शूज मीन्स थिंग्स, नॉट अ क्वालिटी. फॉर मिस्टर गेस्लर्स क्वालिटी वॉज ऑप्टिमम सिग्निफिकेंस. उनकी क्वालिटी इज ग्रेट. ही वर्कड फॉर अ लॉन्ग आवर्स. वो लॉन्ग टाइम वर्क करता था. He did not allow anyone else to touch his boots. He did not take a help of any other persons then make a boot. So he lost his business. Was spending days in a poverty. Then days was passing. He became poor. Still the man did not compromise on quality. He was very poor but did not compromise with that quality. So friends, question number 3 is did not come to that in your exam, so but I solve here. Notice the way Mr. Gessler speak English. So no, Mr. Gessler did not speak English. He was German. He is English influenced by his mother tongue. He speak English with an accent. When the Gessler speak P, T, K sound like a B, D and J, can you say the word Mr. Gessler would say them? It comes and never stop. Does the brother bother me? Not at all. Ask my brother, please. This sentence you understand here. It comes and never stop. Does the bother me? After not at all. Ask my brother, please. The answer. Gessler used to speak English with a German accent. Means he speak English, but sometimes the German and English compromise, means combine, speak some words. In English sounded funny and a bit difficult to understand. कई बार वो इंग्लिश साउंड जर्मनी में स्पीक करता था तो उसके लिए क्या था, अंडरस्टैंडिंग में थोड़ी मुश्किल हो जाती थी. मिस्टर गेस्लर would have spoken these lines as Mr. Gessler understand these words. English sound is funny and bit difficult to understand. Mr. Gessler would have spoken these lines as it means id. It comes and never stops. Does it bother me? Not at all. Ask my brother, please. The last line sentence is here given. Friends, you understand these lessons. Quality is question answers. You write the question answers in your English notebook. Thank you.